Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Locker Room Podcast. It's Valentine's night. It's like three single guys and one married guy. And the married guy waiting on a tomahawk steak, so we're going to have to hurry up. We got to hurry up because the West family finna get full tonight.
I'm trying to tell you.
I want to thank you guys for coming on. You know, I also had state champion coach Travis Roland. I had him supposed to be on, but he got other duties tonight. So we're going to go with you guys. I'd like to have you guys on. We're going to do a little rap. We're going to be out of here in 30 minutes. My first guest, I want to introduce yourself, Mr. Bernard West. Tell the folks a little bit about yourself, what you do.
Bernard West from Gainesville, Florida. Graduated Bethune-Cookman, the great Bethune-Cookman. Offensive line coach at Hawthorne High School. I went back-to-back state championships. Consecutive full state championship run. What else can I say about myself, Mr. Mack? Cool.
No, that's good. We're gonna pull it out.
Okay.
I got another guy.
He got a lot.
Who just went back to back himself. I got another guy who went back to back, Mr. Darius D-Rock Moore. Say hello to the folks, D. Where you go? Where Darius went? All right, Sean, tell the folks about yourself. Then we get D Moore back.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Sean Mackey, from Ocala, Florida. Actually, from the country part of Ocala. It's called Flemington.
With the horses and the cows.
Oh yeah, we got horses and cows out there. A lot of people don't understand. They don't understand. Like I'm halfway between Ocala and Gainesville, so it take about 15 to 20 minutes to get to Ocala. It take 15, 20 minutes to get to Gainesville. But I just happen to be in the county limits of Marion County. I moved down to Tampa, the Bradenton area. I've been down here for about 10 years coaching, just helping developing young student athletes.
That's great.
I'm at an elementary school right now coaching. I've been doing PE for about 10 years. I've also been helping out at a middle school where I'm coaching right now. We are actually undefeated. I've won 2 county middle school basketball championships. We are actually trying to go back for another one now. So that we've been in the championship game 5 out of my 8 years there.
Wow.
That's what's up.
See, Bernard went back to back. You trying to go back to back. And D-Mo, y'all done went back to back, boy. Hold on, before I let you talk, I'm going to tell y'all how I met this brother right here. 3 years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, I did I'm a stadium chaser. And I got family in Kansas City, and I always wanted to go to Arrowhead. So I went to Arrowhead with my cousin, and I was going through they have their own Hall of Fame in there. And, Bethune-Cookman got 2 guys that played for Kansas City in their Hall of Fame, Willie Footsley and Andre Tony Sanders, played tight end. Tony actually coached me. And as I come out, there's this guy standing in the middle of the concourse going live. We're going to kick that behind. They playing the Jaguars. We're going to do this. So I jumped in his live. When I jumped in his live, I jumped in his life. I've been knowing this young fella, 5 years now? 4 or 5 years? You got your mic off, D. Turn your mic on. Oh, you ain't got no audio. All right. What I need you to do, go back out, come back in and hit all the buttons again, and then come back in. Hit your audio button. Okay. I met D at a Kansas City Chiefs game. They were playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. He went live. Like I said, I jumped in his live. And matter of fact, I went back again a couple years later for I'm a Cowboy. The Cowboys and the Chiefs played, and I went to the tailgate. Incredible tailgate in Kansas City. So, Mr. West, you guys just went back to back. Tell us about the program in Hawthorne. You got a great head coach, man, young guy, and you guys got some great athletes. Talk to us about the program at Hawthorne.
So, a great family-oriented program.
What about now?
Okay.
Sorry,
go ahead.
All
right. Go ahead, Bernard.
Great family-oriented program. The communities behind the program, everybody. just like the city just shuts down when Hawthorne playing either football, basketball, girls basketball. So the whole community is just involved with sports around there and everything like that. So it's like a big family aspect at Hawthorne.
You guys had some guys that just signed D1 scholarships. Talk about some of that talent. Y'all got some horses. I saw y'all play. Y'all got some horses, boy. Y'all got some big old receivers too, man. Wow.
Yeah, we got a couple guys that already left us and went to school already, like receiver Alvon Isaac. He's at University of South Florida. He's already there right now. We got another receiver, Matthew McKinley Daniels. He's at Delaware, already enrolled and everything right now. So then we just got we had like 8 guys signed last week to some schools and everything like that. Still got a couple guys getting offers though. My center, he just got him an offer today from Clark, Atlanta.
Okay.
It's a guy who quit the football team like 2 years ago or whatever like that we just brought back or whatever. He wanted to play another position and wasn't working out for him or whatever like that. Just a hard-working dude. But he got in there and made it do what he do. And now he's getting a chance to get up out of here and make something of himself. So
that's good. I see
yes,
D-Mo when he got him a new hat already. He got the back-to-back hat on.
Got it tonight soon we want it, baby.
Hey, quickly, like I said, I met him, at Arrowhead, and the tailgate is tremendous. D, tell the folks a little about you and how you got connected with the Chiefs.
Well, I'm Darius. I'm born and raised in Kansas City, Missouri. I've been here all my life. So pretty much, being here all your life, you grow on the city as a Chiefs fan, and that's what I've been. Also, I know you a Cowboys fan. See, the thing is, my dad, he's a Cowboys fan. He lived in Dallas for over 20 years. So I got some ties to the Cowboys too. Deion's my all-time favorite player. I grew up rooting for the trio, Emmett, Irvin, and Aikman. So, I do pull for the Cowboys. I mess with you at times. I know you see me on social media. I mess with those guys that mess with me.
You be trying, yeah.
But no, the tailgating here, man. It's like I've been to other stadiums, and I'm not just trying to be biased, but nobody tailgates like us. Like with the food we have, and we have some really friendly fans. Like it don't matter. We ain't never seen you before. You say, "Hey, come on over here and eat. Get y'all something."
That's what happened to me.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's just how we are. I mean, we got bad apples in every fan base, as you know. But
what happened today, man?
What happened today?
I don't know, man. I'm so upset about it. I saw y'all saw on the news Children's Mercy. Hey, look, I'm a Children's Mercy employee, as you see. So yeah. I got called in, so I got to go in here in about an hour. I told them I'll be in, but somebody the thing was wrapping up. Luckily, I got out of there and just started shooting. I'm like, shooting? Yeah. And I guess some little teenagers or whatever just start popping off rounds. And so far, unfortunately, there's one casualty that happened, and like 12 or 13 other people shot.
Dang.
So the hospital I work outside is an adult hospital and the children's hospital. Both of them are level 1 trauma. So they're bringing some adults even in at the Children's Mercy because they're trauma base full. So it's chaos down there. And they called me in. That's running mandatory. That's why I was like, man, I got to do my man's show tonight. So I told them I would. So I told them, hey, I'll be there around 8-ish. But yeah, I don't know what happened, man. Yeah, it seemed like a great, happy, fun going parade and experience. And all of a sudden now it just turned into, it just took away from all the attention that was supposed to be a day of celebration and fun. And it's very disappointing and upsetting.
Oh, we'll get back to that shortly. But I got another guy on, Mr. Sean Mackey. Sean works with the younger guys. Sean worked with the elementary and the middle school kids. Mm-hmm. How important, I know all the young middle school people, how important what you do, Sean, is for later on for guys like Bernard?
It's the development piece, like the development piece. And that's what a lot of kids don't understand. Like, even like with what I'm doing now this week with my kids, it's all about teamwork. How are we going to work on each other, build each other up? And because when you're in elementary school, it's all about you. It's me this, me that. I want this ball by myself. And I'm already putting that in their head now, like, hey, it's not about just you. If you want to complete a goal or you want to win something, you're going to need a team. Like I told, I break it down to them. I say, hey, you look at the Chiefs the other night. Did Pat Mahomes win or did the Chiefs win? They understood that. So that kind of helped it out. And that would help them as they, mature and get and develop as they get up to Western age, and that's when they'll excel there.
Wes, you got guys that's younger looking at your program saying they got rings back to back. I want to go to Hawthorne. I want to play ball. How do you guys recruit those younger kids? What do you guys have for the young? Now I know your son. He a baller.
He go beat
out, boy. So what do you do for the younger kids to get them ready?
We bring the younger kids in. We let them see the older guys work out in the summer and everything like that. So they come in the weight room and get the feel of everything like that with us, and kind of be out there running with the guys and everything. So you get the feel of being out there with the guys. So those guys, they ask their parents, "Hey, I wanna transfer to Hawthorne. I want to come to Hawthorne," and that's how I just keep growing year after year after year. They think we recruiting them kids. Them kids just they seeing the family oriented atmosphere at Hawthorne and seeing how all the coaches tie into the players and everything like that, and everybody just want to be involved.
Mm-hmm. Darius, I see your social media and a lot of the guys on the team, you're familiar with, your boy Hartman. He caught the touchdown to win the game. That's one of your boys. So how do you feel about his progress since number 10 Tyreek left? How do you feel about Hartman and his progress?
I mean, I'll say he's gotten better year in. He's gotten better each year. I mean, he didn't excel into the player that we thought we were hoping to be. Because if you remember, the only reason why he was drafted because Tyreek got him some trouble, and we didn't know what his status was going to be. Well, with that situation with his kids, so they drafted a guy who was kind of similar to him, who had speed, can return punts and all that. So, I mean, he's. I would say he's exactly what we drafted, a gadget guy. Even though he doesn't like that label, but he's a gadget guy. He can go deep. He can do some patterns. I don't think he can run the whole route tree, but yeah, he's serviceable. I'll say that.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this one question. It's for everybody. Give everybody a chance to answer this.
Yes, sir.
What's your take on Pat Mahomes? Who is Pat Mahomes? That boy bad. You got to give it to him. Bernard, what you think about the quarterback Pat Mahomes?
Pat Mahomes a bad man. You can't bet against Krabby Patty.
You can't.
Can't bet against Krabby Patty. He's proven, man. I gotta say that about him or whatever. Just like y'all say, it was a team aspect, because we can't say Kelsey did all this, Pacheco did that. Man, we gotta say it's a team aspect, man. And Mahomes, he found a way to win every time.
He do.
Finds a way to win. That's what I can say about Pat Mahomes, man. He's a winner.
He does. But I'm a fan, but I'm a realist too. He finds a way to win. I'm gonna tell you right now, this season, the defense saved him. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Hey.
The defense saved him, and that's what saved us. I know you teaching your kids. It's not that Pat Mahomes won the Super Bowl or did this. Honestly, he did, but the defense won that.
Oh yeah. That's what it takes sometimes, though. Sometimes the offense do it. Sometimes the defense do it.
Because I'm gonna tell you, if it wasn't for the defense, we'd be picking top 10.
Why would you be picking top 10? What draft picks y'all got next? Who draft picks y'all got?
Well, we since we won the Super Bowl, we got 31st. We got 32nd. So I don't know how many. What was that?
The guy who got picked last played against y'all in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So the Brock Purdy. So I mean, he did a solid job. I think experience and it being inexperienced in that type of game, that magnitude and all them lights. See, Pat Mahomes is used to that. That was his first time being there. So I knew the pressure would get to him. That's what I was hoping for, and it worked out for us. But they played a good game. The defense held up for us and got us our back-to-back. But like I said, Pat's a bad boy. And real quick, I'm gonna tell you, Daryl, I didn't want Pat Mahomes at first. I wanted Watson, but hey, as you see, that's why I'm not the GM. So I'm glad that it worked out.
Deshaun, one of my guys, man. I had some deals with Deshaun when he was at Clemson, but I think that it all worked out very well in that we're getting the opportunity to see young people excel. Sean, you talked about, you got a basketball team. You don't see middle school football in Florida.
We don't.
So a lot of the kids football players playing basketball. How do you decipher that energy from football to basketball in middle school?
Oh, well, you see it when you see like the football kids that come out there. You know the ones that play football.
They knocking
Down
jokers
here,
down.
yeah. And in the area I'm in, it's known for football. Like Manatee County is known. You got the greats like Peter Wards that came through, and that was my idol. And it's a lot of greats that came through this area. So when you put them out there, you try to you try to work what you can. You see what they lacking, and you try to focus on that. And to me, it seemed like they started to like basketball more down here, and it's showing. They're starting to love. Like, man, I'm telling you, you got to come out to a game, man. Like middle school games, man, it be packed. It be packed. It be packed more than high school games now.
Okay.
Like that's how much this county, the area I'm at, that they love the kids, man. They really love the kids this way.
Talking about kids, Bernard, I've watched on social media. Your son just almost big as you.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about the progress of your son as an offensive lineman, the type of football he's been playing. He's been playing on different teams across the state, even in Jacksonville. Tell us about your growth with your kid.
He's been on a national circuit since what? He's been like 6 years old, 5 or 6 years old, taking me all across the nation or whatever like that, playing ball with it. The progress with him or whatever like that he's a hard worker when nobody's watching or whatever like that though, because a lot of that stuff comes when he works out with my homeboy a lot of times and personal trainers and stuff like that. So that's why I could say he excels where he does on the field. He actually didn't. He actually took a year off though this year. He wanted to focus on getting his school and stuff right, because he was going from elementary school to middle school or whatever like that there. And so we let him take this year off or whatever so he can focus on that. But other than that, though,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, D. I'm gonna get a little deep with you now, D. Earlier in the season, you told a lot of people that you getting on social media, and I understand a little bit of why. Can you kind of elaborate on what happened during the season? I know there was some friends. I met a lot of great guys when I was there. Kind of tell us what happened, man. You during the season.
You said, so you said, with your question, you said what happened, why I got off social media, what's going on?
Yeah.
Well, I had some personal things going on, with figuring out, what I need to do with my career-wise, because after I got out of college, I was supposed to go on to the police department. I had a little setback that I've been working through for some years. So I'm 36 now. I'll be 37 in June, so I'm trying to get that worked out. But then also, I just lost a really good friend, a super fan that was a friend of mine. He lost him to drunk driving, and it took a bigger toll on me than I thought. And then come to find out, a few weeks later, I lost another friend that I tailgate. I think you met her. I don't know if you met her when you was out there, but she died of carbon monoxide poison. And there was just so much going on. I just had to just take a break because it was just mentally draining and all that. So that's why I just kind of stepped back and said, let me get myself together and before I come back on. That's why I stepped away.
The guy who died in drunk driving, I got pictures with him. I got to find him. I remember him. But yeah, I want you to know something, bro. Like I said, the day I jumped in your life, I jumped into your life. See these other two brothers on here? They like this. I want to connect you with them. They're allied. Anytime you need to talk, anytime you need to rap. These brothers, they good brothers. They Florida guys. I want to bring you to Florida sometime and hang out with us. Just know this whole connection tonight is a God connection.
I believe
Sean, tell us a little bit what you do away from school. What you do?
So away from school?
Yeah.
Man, shoot. Well, I help my mom out as much as I can with a tire business. I help with that.
Have a tire shop.
Yeah, it's mobile. I help with doing that, man. So
okay,
that's been pretty good. I just finished up. I haven't been doing too much. I was in school, just got my master's in education and leadership. So I just finished that. So man,
that's cool.
Now I'm just focused. So that's where I'm at there.
Well, how'd you get a tire shop? Where you get that from? Who dropped that in your lap?
That's my dad. That's all my dad, man. That was all my dad. That's his thing. He started. Him and my uncle started back in 2000. I think it's around about 2000 when they started it, and it's been going ever since. And you know, my dad passed away, in 2020, and when I do, any kind of work or sell tires or out there changing tires, I feel like I'm out there working with him. Like that's my time with him. So yeah, that's what I do.
Bernard, what do you do outside of? I know you're a great father. What do you do outside of sports? What's your number one thing?
I work at an elementary school like Sean.
Okay.
You work with them young kids, huh?
So I work with them young kids. Yes, sir. I'm a resource teacher.
That's very important. See, next month I'll be 66.
Oh man.
And I know I don't look it.
No,
yeah, you look good. You look good.
I didn't think you was 60 yet, so okay.
Yeah. But I started out working with them young kids too. Now, them young kids, 55.
Wow.
When I moved back to Daytona, guys who played when I left Daytona in 1986. But I remember you played Cookman, number 51, big fat offensive tackle.
Number 51.
Look, but when I moved from Daytona to Miami, kids that were in the 8th, 9th, and 10th grade, I taught them. When I moved back, now they're the adults in the city. Wow. I can't go a day without guys. Hey man, I played ball. I seen a guy the other day, man, greater than me. Hey, coach, you remember me? I'm like, who's up, bro? He told me his name. Man, you had me in part 1. I played center for y'all. Like, God, dog. But just know this. We're not gonna be on here long. Just know this. Everything that you're doing is gonna pay off down the road. See,
Amen.
You don't have to keep your hand on your kid. When you told me your kid got a personal trainer, somebody else gonna help him. You helping other kids. Somebody gonna help your kid.
That's real.
Yes, sir.
Sean, those kids that you're talking to every day, somebody's gonna remember it. They're gonna remember you. And D, all those people who you socialize with, especially at the tailgating with the Royals and the Chiefs and how y'all do with all that food, man. Every game you sit in a different spot. Why? Is that just a ticket? Or you ever thought about why God put you in a different spot every time?
Well, yeah, I would say, he did. He put me in different spots, but this season I actually had one spot, and then same next season. So,
you gonna see ticket holder?
Huh? Yeah, season ticket. Yeah, but other years you saw me just move around different spots is good. I just like to sit in different areas, and you never know who you're gonna meet. You network with somebody, just like you said. I sat there, I met you. See, if I wasn't sitting in the spot I was, in this year, I probably never saw you when I was jumping around. That's why I like to move around.
You know who was sitting right behind me at that game I went to when you was there?
At the Jaguars game back in 2016?
Derek Thomas' son was sitting right behind me.
Oh, Darion Thomas.
When I turned around, I was elbowing him in the knee.
Yeah, Darion Thomas. That's his name.
But guess what? Derek Thomas, I had him in middle school in South Miami, in Miami.
Oh, that's right. He did go to Miami. That's right.
When I realized it was his son, I said, hey, man, nice to meet you. I had your dad in middle school. He said, what's your name? I showed him my driver's license.
Wow.
And he was like, I said, I had your dad in phys ed in middle school. And it blew his mind.
Wow.
So, God connection, man. See, by me doing this podcast, it's like God be pushing me to do this. See, I didn't know we was going to get on here tonight. I thought we was going to be on last week. But no, you came on one time. I couldn't even get you on, right?
Yeah, that was like, what it was, Saturday for pre-Super Bowl.
Pre-Super Bowl. I couldn't get you on. But it's always a reason why God does this. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to let y'all go now because we got to get out of here. But I'm going to connect all of you guys. Because D, I'm coming back to Kansas City.
Let me know.
I'm trying to come with you, Mr. Darryl.
You need to with me, bro?
Yeah. We trying to take out the tailgate.
Do you need to put Darryl? Do you need to be put up? Or are you good?
I'm good, but I'm D-boy. He need to be put up.
Okay. Well, let me know.
Hey, send me the sizes for your son. I'm getting some Bethune-Cookman gear. He's gonna be HBCU down. I'm gonna get him some.
Let's do it,
yo.
Okay.
How old is he now, D?
6. He just turned. He's 6. He'll be 7 in December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, these guys here might want to hang out with you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna come back. We're gonna look at the in April. We'll look at the calendar and see what games, and we're gonna come through for the tailgate. And like I say, man, I'm gonna connect you with this guy, and you know, even though you got everybody, we all go through stuff, man. But iron sharpen iron.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you guys coming on the locker room. It's Valentine's night. I gotta make. No, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. I gotta make a phone call. That's all I gotta say.
That's a good thing about being single. Valentine's Day and Christmas,
Man,
I ain't got to do nothing.
Hey, I sent out. I was sending out links all day of Tyrese singing. I sent one over here, one over there. See, they ain't on social media, so they can't see this either. So, I let Tyrese sing. Have I told you I love you?
Tyrese, baby.
Oh yeah. Sweet, yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey man, I love you guys, man. I thank y'all for coming on. We're gonna do more in the spring.
Okay,
Watch
let me know.
Locker room. Good night.
Good night.
Love.
All right, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I'm gonna connect y'all.